Super duper English.
Jack and the Magic Rocket.
Jack was a little boy who loved looking up at the night sky. He dreamed of flying past the twinkling stars, bouncing on the moon, and seeing the colorful planets up close. Grandpa gifted Jack a rocket. He cherished it. Jack's magical rocket slept beside him. One night, as Jack lay in bed, he heard a tiny voice say, "Hey Jack, are you ready for an adventure?" Jack's eyes widened. "Who said that?" "Me, your rocket. I'm magic and I can take you to space." The rocket glowed brightly. Before Jack could say another word, whoosh, the rocket grew big enough for him to hop inside. "Buckle up, first stop, Mercury." And off they zoomed into the starry sky. Jack held on tight as the rocket soared toward the first planet. Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, the rocket explained. It's super hot during the day, but at night, it's freezing cold. Jack touched the ground and felt the heat under his boots. Wow, it's like a giant toaster oven during the day and a deep freezer at night. He saw craters everywhere. "Looks like the moon." "That's because asteroids crash here all the time. Ready for the next stop?" "Let's go," Jack cheered. "Hold your breath, Jack. You are in for a big surprise." Venus is covered in thick yellow clouds that smell like rotten eggs. Jack coughed and waved his hand in front of his nose. "Yuck! That stinks," the rocket chuckled. "Before we go too far, let's visit Earth's moon." Jack bounced up and down in slow motion. "Whoa, I feel so light," he giggled. The moon's surface was grey and dusty, with huge craters everywhere. "Did you know astronauts left footprints here that will last forever?" Jack gasped. "No wind, no rain, that's so cool." As they zoomed toward Mars, Jack noticed the red color. "Why is it so red?" "Because of the iron in its soil, it's rusty," the rocket explained. Jack saw a giant volcano. "Whoa, that's the biggest volcano I've ever seen." "That's Olympus Mons, the tallest volcano in the solar system." Jack also spotted a tiny robot moving across the ground. "A Mars rover. It explores Mars for scientists on Earth." Jack waved. "Hello, little rover." "Hang on, Jack. Jupiter is huge." Jack gasped as they approached a planet so big that it looked like a striped ball. You could fit over 300 Earths inside Jupiter. Jack pointed at a swirling red spot. "What's that?" "That's the Great Red Spot, a storm bigger than Earth that has been raging for hundreds of years." Jack's eyes widened. That's one gigantic storm. As they reached Saturn, Jack's jaw dropped. "It has rings, so many rings." "Yep. Saturn's rings are made of ice, rock, and dust. Some pieces are as small as grains of sand, others as big as houses." Jack reached out, but couldn't grab them. "They're floating! It's like a giant hula hoop in space." "Brr, it's freezing." Jack shivered as they arrived at Uranus. "This planet is tilted on its side." "That's right. It spins differently from all the other planets. And it has faint rings too." Jack laughed. "A sideways chilly ringed planet. That's super weird." "Hold on tight. Neptune has the strongest winds in the solar system." The rocket zoomed toward the blue planet. "It's so pretty," Jack admired. "But stormy." A dark spot swirled below. "That's a giant storm, just like Jupiter's, but smaller." Jack held onto the rocket. "I don't want to get blown away," he joked. "Well, Jack, we visited every planet. Time to go home." The rocket spun in a circle, creating a swirling portal. Jack felt himself being pulled through space, past the twinkling stars. Before he knew it, he was back in his bed, his toy rocket beside him. Jack sat up and rubbed his eyes. Was it a dream? He picked up his rocket, which sat quietly on his nightstand. He sighed, thinking he imagined everything. But just as he was about to go back to sleep, he saw Ethis' rocket winked at him. Maybe, just maybe, the adventure was real after all, Jack whispered, smiling. He hugged his magical rocket tight, excited for the next adventure. The end